Welcome to my Elimination Chamber 2025 predictions video. My name is Calvin Trent, and today I'm going to be predicting all the matches and segments that are going to happen in Elimination Chamber this year, taking place in Toronto, Canada. Before I list out my thoughts, predictions, and opinions, leave a comment down below on what your predictions are for each matches and segments. What's going to happen? Who do you think is going to be the winner? And provide reasoning as to why you think that's going to happen. Before we go on to the matches, let's talk about the hype, the build up towards Elimination Chamber 2025. I thought it was decent. It wasn't really anything special. I do like the matches that we had on Raw. SmackDown, as always, has been boring. There were a few hits in there, but mainly misses for SmackDown. But Raw has been so enjoyable, man. And now if we're going to compare like this build up towards the pay-per-view to like the recent Royal Rumble, the Elimination Chamber build up thing doesn't really stand a chance against the Royal Rumble that we just saw last month. But at the end of the day, we're going to see some cool ass matches in there. And it's the Elimination Chamber. I mean, it's part of the road to WrestleMania. So without further ado, let's talk about the matches. First match we will give a prediction on is the unsanctioned match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Wow, what a surprise. Kevin Owens has betrayed Sami again. This time it felt a little bit more personal, more than the other one, surprisingly. But I do like the build up towards this match. They're telling this whole story where like Sami has an injured neck after receiving a package pile driver after a match with CM Punk from Kevin Owens, and Adam Pearce is like, "Hey, don't do this." And Sami's like, "I want to do this." And Adam is like, "Okay, let's make this an unsanctioned match. Nobody's gonna stop you. It's not enforced by the WWE. This is all on you and Kevin." That's pretty much what an unsanctioned match is. Other than that, it's pretty much like a hardcore match. So anything goes. I think you still win by a pinfall or submission. I haven't seen an unsanctioned match in a while, so I think that's how it goes. The winner of this match, woo! Yeah, I gotta say the matches in this pay-per-view kind of unpredictable. This one's part of it, but I might say Kevin Owens. I feel like Kevin Owens needs to gain some momentum, and as much as I love Sami, but I think to start off this right, I think the winner should be Kevin Owens, and I feel like this rivalry is not going to be finished, so they're going to carry on to WrestleMania and possibly may do like a trifecta in Backlash. I expect this to be full on extreme, some really cringeworthy moments when it comes to like extreme spots. This isn't going to be a standard match that we will see all the time, but I feel like some audiences will be hyped up about this. This is a very grudge type of match. Hopefully it's a good match. Next up is Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. I think this is the least anticipated match of the pay-per-view. And listen, the whole team up between Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton, it's been a dream of mine, honestly. I did want them to team up one day, and surprising enough, they actually did. And the reason why I had this as a dream is because they both have the same initials, and their names sound so similar. It just makes sense that they need to team up. All right. And plus, it's Toronto. It's in Canada. I mean, Canadians love Canadians. So you got to put Trish Stratus in there. And despite the fact that we're going to have a legend in this match, wrestling, just Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Listen, I respect Candice LeRae. Nia Jax, I like her as a human being, but they have been the worst part of SmackDown, or one of the worst parts of SmackDown at the very least. I don't expect much from this tag team match. Who's going to win? I don't know. Maybe Tiffany and Trish. I mean, Tiffany needs to get some momentum going on for WrestleMania. And then Charlotte might come out there and be like, "Hey, Tiffany, don't forget about me. I'm the challenger for your title at WrestleMania," and all that. So we're going to have that. Before we go on to the Elimination Chamber matches, let's talk about this segment between The Rock and Cody Rhodes, which their segment that they did in SmackDown was very questionable. A lot of people got confused. I didn't really like the whole thing. It was just like put in there out of nowhere. It felt out of place. I don't know what The Rock's doing, or his like freaking stupid ass assistant, Ricky Gervais, or whatever his name is. Sorry, it's not Ricky Gervais. It's Brian Gerritz or Gay Gewitz or whatever the fuck his name is. He sounds stupid anyway. But this whole promo segment in SmackDown, very confusing. But then The Rock's like, hey, Cody, I want your soul. But you don't have to answer tonight. I want you to answer in Toronto at the Elimination Chamber. And so, yeah, they're going to have this like whole segment between those two. And hopefully Cody says, no, that's my prediction. Not only is that my prediction, but I hope he says no. Because this whole stupid thing is just really, like, I don't know. It's so confusing. But hopefully this leads to something between Cody and The Rock. If not, maybe Roman and The Rock somehow get intervened. Maybe CM Punk calls in the favor or something. I don't know. It's gonna be like some Avengers Infinity War type of crap storyline. I don't know. But we'll see where it goes leading towards WrestleMania. And now we got that BS out of the way. Let's go look at the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Another match that I think is also unpredictable. So because of that, we're going to have to do the process of elimination here. Liv Morgan, no chance because she's already a tag team champion, which she had won the titles in the recent Raw episode. But I don't think Liv's going to be double champ or facing Rhea again at WrestleMania. Bianca Belair and Naomi are not going to win this match. They have lost the same tag team titles that I told you about earlier. They have this like whole Jade Cargill drama thing about who attacked Jade Cargill. That's the big question, right? I feel like Jade Cargill might appear in this pay-per-view, maybe face against Bianca or Naomi or both, but it'd be cool if Bianca won the Elimination Chamber also, because I wouldn't mind seeing Rhea versus Bianca for WrestleMania, or maybe Io, but I don't know. I don't think Roxanne's going to win because she's new to the main roster, but I do see some big future for her. I think she's going to show off everything that she has in the tank. The people are going to love Roxanne. I feel like WWE is pushing towards Bayley versus Rhea at this point, because if you couldn't tell, Bayley has been like the workhorse lately. WWE has been giving her such like a very big schedule. She's like going to SmackDown, to Raw, to NXT. She's pretty much like a big baby face when it comes to like working hard, putting maximum effort. And I love Alexa Bliss. She did return in the Royal Rumble, but I don't know if she should just win the Elimination Chamber match right away. I feel like there should be some build up towards her character before Alexa Bliss can go on to be part of the big picture. But other than that, I think Bayley might win this match. I feel like a close second, if Bayley doesn't win the match, might be Bianca Belair. But from what I'm seeing here, I think Bayley's going to win the whole match. Next up, which might be the main event of the whole pay-per-view, is the Men's Elimination Chamber match. This might be the most unpredictable match out of all of them, but I think I came to the conclusion. Let's start off with Logan Paul. Logan Paul ain't winning shit, okay? If anything, if Logan Paul wins like this type of match or wins a world championship match, all hell's gonna break loose. The fans are gonna be unhappy. No one likes Logan Paul, and the fans are gonna be mad at Triple H and the writers. They're gonna leave WWE. They're never gonna watch WWE again. If you make Logan Paul win, you are making the biggest risk of your life that could potentially destroy your company. So I don't think Logan Paul is going to win this one. And I'm very glad he's not going to win this one. Screw Logan Paul. Get the hell out of the ring. But seriously, Logan Paul is a very wonderful worker. He is still green, which means like you can still see that he is a little newbie when it comes to doing all these in-ring work, because he hasn't really wrestled that much. But Logan Paul, he has all the athleticism, makes him a good wrestler. Not great though, because he doesn't have the capabilities of like actually leading the match. Next up is Damian Priest. Damian Priest will not win the match because, let's be honest. Okay, listen. Damian Priest being pushed as like the top guy, being like the upper echelon of the roster. But I just don't see the big value in Damian Priest. Sure, I like the guy and he wrestles well, but it's just like, I think what's missing from him is like, what type of personality does he have? Like, what's his character? Like he's like born in the streets and like he fights a lot. We've seen that before, but what makes Damian Priest unique? What will make his character grasp the emotions of the crowd that will be drawn in to pay attention to Damian Priest and his matches? or his promos. Seth's not gonna win. We already seen him face Cody already. Plus, he has like this whole huge story between CM Punk and Roman. I feel like all that's gonna lead up to WrestleMania. And then Drew McIntyre. Oh, Drew McIntyre, boy. Man, I feel like he's like the proper heel to face Cody Rhodes if he wins the match. And I would love to see that, honestly. I would love to see Drew versus Cody. The problem is, I feel like he has another story that he needs to be a part of. He's been going against CM Punk. He was going against Seth Rollins. He has like this whole beef with them, and some other people as well, maybe in the future. But I think Drew might be my second pick in terms of who will win this match. But I don't know. I don't think Drew might win this one because he has like this beef with some people, and maybe it's going to lead up to WrestleMania. Maybe he might face against LA Knight at WrestleMania. Plus, he has already won the Elimination Chamber before. So I don't think in terms of logic here, he's going to win again. CM Punk. As much as I would love to see CM Punk main eventing, getting that championship, I feel like this year, I don't think he should face Cody for the championship. Plus, he's already in the storyline, just like Seth Rollins, where he has a beef with Seth and Roman. Or I don't know if he has beef with Roman, but like he has like this favor thing from Paul Heyman because he helped the original Bloodline at War Games. I feel like that's going to come in play someday soon, maybe before WrestleMania or during WrestleMania. And that leaves off with John Cena, who I think will win the match. Now you may be asking, why would John Cena win this match? He hasn't been any part of build-ups or anything. Last time we saw him was at the Royal Rumble. What makes you think John Cena will face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania? I mean, think about it. Cody versus John Cena. Lots of eyes are going to get drawn to that. That's the first point. Second point is John Cena, the only thing about him coming towards the Elimination Chamber is, yeah, there's no buildup, but the whole point is he's trying to win his 17th world title. Nothing is better than doing that at WrestleMania. He has no beef with anyone. He has no storyline that he's a part of. The only thing about him is trying to break the most title reigns record in WWE history. I think it makes sense that John Cena will win, and then he will go on to WrestleMania and face Cody Rhodes. I could be wrong though, because maybe Logan Paul might have beef with John Cena and they could face each other at WrestleMania. So John Cena versus Logan Paul, that could happen. My hope is too high. My thoughts are all over the place. I think John Cena's going to win this one. That's pretty much the whole Elimination Chamber Toronto predictions video / preview. To summarize everything, the build up towards Elimination Chamber was decent. I'm excited for some of these matches here and there. The winners I predicted were Kevin Owens, Tiffany and Trish, Bayley, and then John Cena in their respective matches. Those are my winners. Like I said before, leave a comment down below on what your predictions are. And don't forget to tune in this Saturday where I'm going to react to the Elimination Chamber 2025 pay-per-view live. So don't miss out. It's going to be fun. That's it for my preview / predictions video. Hope you guys enjoy your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.